Day two.
Day two. Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, we're going to be looking at the match day two games of the Euros. We're going to be looking at the games that were played. There were some good results for some certain teams, and there were some bad results for some other. But guys, before I get started in the video, make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. Everything's posted down below in the description. Go over there and check me out. That way you can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. And then as well, if you guys want to join and also discuss with us, feel free, just go on X and click on the streamer link that we do post. It's going to be, a quick video, as like there weren't that many games today, and there really isn't much to talk about. And so we're just going to briefly go over the games and just give our thoughts and opinions. But for those of you guys who did not know, the games today was the first game of the day was Poland versus Netherlands, in which Netherlands won 2-1. The game that followed was Slovenia versus Denmark, that ended in a 1-1 draw, and then England beat Serbia 1-0. Now, what's up, Sampana? Well, welcome to the stream. But Sebi, out of all the three matches, which do you think was the best one, or were you able to watch all three?
The only one that I didn't watch was Denmark versus
Oh,
Slovakia.
yes.
Slovenia.
No, it was Slovenia. Slovenia.
Slovenia. I heard that
Yeah.
was a snooze fest though.
Yeah. I mean, it ended in a 1-1 draw. Like,
Yeah.
Christensen, he did
To
get the
be
goal.
to be fair, I thought all the games I watched today were fucking boring as fuck.
Well, I mean, that's something that we are going to talk about.
Today the games were boring today. But the first half was good from Poland Netherlands. The first half was
Okay.
good.
Okay. It's just so. I
Like
mean, we can start about that game. We can start. We
yeah,
can
we'll
talk.
start at the post game, 9 a.m. in the morning. I watched the
Yeah,
whole thing.
exactly. Thoughts about it?
Bro, is that I don't think in this Euros there's gonna be an underdog story, bro.
You don't think so?
No, there's
How
not
come?
gonna be a dark horse. There's not gonna be nothing because all the small teams, if they get a slight advantage versus a bigger team, a bigger nation, they can't hold on to the lead.
Man. I mean,
Like if
what
you've been
Sebi is
noticing,
saying
like
there.
the small teams score off like set pieces mostly,
Mm-hmm.
and then they only last like 8 minutes, and then they get scored on.
Well, I mean, we're gonna have to see in the tournament how that develops. But the reason, guys, why Sebi is saying that, because Poland, they actually they got on the score sheet first. They scored through a set piece, and then it was the Dutch who had to come back, and it was Weghorst,
Bro,
the
that
their
guy's so annoying.
yeah, their hero in the 2022 World Cup, the one who scored the brace against Argentina. But he came and he saved the day, and he got the winner for the Dutch national team. But overall, just like, even though they got the win, it wasn't a statement win.
Yeah, I expected more.
Yeah, of course, of
I
course.
expected way more.
And you look at Germany, and they had a 3-0, no, a 5-1 stumping over Scotland, and then you had Spain, who had the 3-0 victory over Croatia, and that's something that the Dutch national team, they weren't able to execute. It was something of like,
Yeah, and a lot
yeah,
of
you got the win, but it doesn't really feel like it.
yeah, and a lot of people are hyping up this team to go far. So let's see.
Yeah. Also, like, I noticed that Frimpong wasn't starting.
Oh, that's
Dumf.
so weird.
Yeah, I was like, what? Well, why isn't Frimpong starting? But I'm guessing for like the style of play that
Come on.
that Koeman likes to play. It makes sense. Well, why you would want Dumfries? Some defensive solidity on
Yeah,
that right hand side, and then
he's
since
not
you're playing.
he's not terrible too. Like he's not a bad player, but
No, I
like
I I understand, but still, like, Frimpong, the season
yeah,
that he had for Bayer Leverkusen was
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, it's insane.
Uh-huh. And then the Dutch national team, they were able to come back via a gap pole deflection,
Yeah,
which that happened. I think Nicholas Fulkrug will be a great third option man. Man scores banger.
you know
Fulkrug
what?
is nice.
You know what I've also noticed in this Euros.
What
There's
happened?
not a bunch of goals that are like wow, you scored like a banger, like a golazo.
Oh
Like
yeah.
there's been like so little of those goals. Like in
Um.
past Euros, in the first pictures, there used to be bangers, like Payet's goal, opening goal in
Uh.
Euro 2016, I think it was. I don't remember.
I'm trying to think like what goal would you think is like quality?
Of like
Um.
what happened like right now from the fixtures we've been watching.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think like hey, which
Bro,
goal
it's
is
like
nice?
the nicest goal is probably Barella's. That is like that's a top banger.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh no, for Fulkrug's goal was absolutely like he hits it on the volley like top ins.
Yeah, that's true. But
No,
there
yeah, it
hasn't
was.
been many that are like wow, like
Oh
that's
yeah.
insane.
No, yeah.
Like because also the Slovenia goal, it was nice, but it was a deflection too.
Oh my God. And then so well okay, okay. Now going like and talking, about the Slovenia Denmark where, it ended in a 1-1 draw. Both teams had opportunity to win the match. I thought
Yeah,
Denmark, they played the better first half, and then it was Slovenia towards the end of the game who, had chances, and the goal that they scored was an absolute banger.
Denmark
When I
aren't
think about it.
what they are anymore.
No.
Like it's looking bad for them. Already a draw in the first
Well,
match.
it's not ideal, but it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, but if they lose to England,
Yeah,
oof.
if they lose to England, what's the next game in for these two teams? Hold on, let me see.
I'm telling you, Serbia might qualify. I saw how Serbia played today. It might have been boring, but in the second half they turned it up and they were scaring England.
Denmark, they're playing against England. They're playing
Yeah.
against England on
See, already, it
the
would
next
have been
game.
beneficial if they played England in the third game. But now they're playing England as the second game. England coming off a win, a good win. They might have played like boring football, but like a
Mm.
win is still a win,
Full Creek man like Chris. Well, I'm gonna mispronounce that with a toothless aggression.
bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, Full Creek a third option striker. Yeah, I think if Germany is at their peak, but right now looking at the situation that Germany are in with like their lack of talented strikers, I think Fulkrug is an option to start for Germany. Especially what he could give you off the ball, and on top of that, he is a goal scorer for them.
He is, but I don't
But
think he'll start over Kai Havertz. So.
I mean, we'll see, we'll see. Well, both of them are valid options though. Both of them are
Yeah,
valid. Oh, valid options. But Christian Eriksen, he gets the goal for Denmark. First game. Um, do you remember how in the last Euros he
yeah,
had
hard
that
and everything.
that heart attack and
Really bad.
this no, and now it's like a fairy tale where
What a
first game
story!
back.
What a story! That
Mm.
like that makes me believe like destiny is like a real thing. Like how the fuck do you like it couldn't be written more in the stars.
Yeah,
Like to score after you fucking had a heart attack last
I
year
know.
and your first game back.
I know precisely. But and I mean, looking at Denmark's and Slovenia's chances for advancing, they're not going to be feeling too bad. They
I
feel like
think
they have a chance of
group
advancing.
is really equal in terms of the three teams that are gonna go second, third,
Oh,
and fourth.
or right, where the light just like shine.
England's obviously the favorite, and they're gonna go through no matter what. But second, third, and fourth is gonna be this group is gonna be really good.
Okay, okay.
It's a really
Uh,
tight group.
absolutely is. But let's actually now talk about England. Because I actually thought that England were disappointing in their match. I
Yeah,
don't know if you share that
it's that,
sentiment.
it's that with all that play, with all those players and all that talent, you expect more, and only to
You
get a
do.
1-0 win is
No.
insane.
No, it's not that. For example, like they only got a 1-0 win, because like if they get a 1-0 win, but they're absolutely pummeling Serbia, if
Yeah,
they're having shot after shot after
yeah,
shot, and just
but
like the
Serbia was
Serbian
attacking
defense,
in the second half. They could have
they
tied easily.
were, yeah,
They
they
could
could
have
have tied that.
And I think
Mitrovic.
for me, it was a penalty. The one that Trippier literally
Oh,
oh, I don't know why they didn't check that, but if it was
uh,
soft, but in the video you can see like in the slow mo, it's different than obviously fast replay. But he literally extends his arm, pushes him from the middle lower in his back. But
mm.
I don't know if it was a pen or not.
Uh, I mean, some referees give that, others don't. And that's sometimes what's frustrating. because like not all referees,
It's not,
you know,
they don't follow the same rules, the same guidelines.
they
It's
don't.
ridiculous.
But just like how the Dutch didn't have a statement win, I don't think England had a statement win tonight either.
No, they were both very disappointing today.
They were, and Jude Bellingham, he gets the goal. He's gonna get the headlines and everything. For getting the England win, but Jude Bellingham is gonna be very, very key to how far this team can go in the competition.
Yeah.
Because if apparently if Jude
And
Bellingham
they
doesn't
need
turn up,
Harry Kane to be on good form
they do, they do, they do.
because
If Araujo leaves, we need to sign Ricardo Calafiori, Italian center back. That
the
guy's
guy
really
wearing
good.
a headband, the guy wearing a headband that people
Yeah.
were playing fucking 2003 center back, bro. No, I
Well, I
think
mean,
Bastoni pretty good. Bastoni.
no, Basile he put in a shift yesterday, and on top of that, he got the goal.
Yeah,
On top of that, he
exactly.
got the goal. But how far do you think this team can go in the
England,
competition, England? Yeah.
bro. I would like to say like at least semifinals, but like after the performance today, if they get a bad draw, like let's say like a Spain in a quarterfinal, I think they'll lose.
Oof.
A Spain, a France, a Germany, they'll definitely lose versus any of those teams.
Mm. It's gonna be very, very
It
interesting
looks
because
like it looks like they would lose versus any of those teams after the first round.
yeah, well,
After
yeah, just looking at the performances that they put in the first game, it's going to be a very difficult
they have so
situation.
much talent, but they don't know how to use it, and that's been the problem with England since a long time. That they have insane amounts of talent, but they can't win.
Mm. Um, I was actually thinking about Syria and their chances. Uh, I need Spain to win the Euros. Bro, Spain is like my only option because when you look at the other teams, England, no, you have the Jude Bellingham narrative, the Ballon d'Or narrative. If France win it, you have the Mbappe narrative. If Portugal win it, you have the Ronaldo narrative. Um,
What about
what
Italy?
else?
What about
No,
Italy?
Italy can
Go
win
back,
it.
back.
I'm down for Italy
Yeah,
to go
if
back to back.
Italy, Carvajal for Ballon d'Oro.
Carvajal for Ballon d'Or. No shot. But I wouldn't mind to see Spain, actually win the Euros. But
Yeah, Spain or Italy or a random team. That'll be
okay,
fun.
okay. But Sebi, just to round off the video, because like
Yeah,
no, I want to like we're gonna be recording like every single day, talking about the matches. What are your closing thoughts on England's performance in the match?
if I would rate it from 1 to 10,
No,
it's lower than a 5, to be honest.
lower than a 5. Wait. Keep in mind they did get the win though. Like I know they weren't
Okay,
brilliant,
okay.
but they got the win. Kept the clean sheet too.
With the win and the clean sheet, I'll say a solid like 6.
Okay, 6, 7. Okay, I'm going for a 7 though. I thought it wasn't a brilliant performance. I thought at times Serbia they did play better. They could have equalized, but the thing is, in these type of situations, all you want to do is just get the ball rolling, get the momentum running, and get the wins. Italy back line is solid. They're good for the long run. Okay,
Maybe.
okay.
But the attack is not that good. They
Just hope the
waste.
Barca players don't get injured. VISCA BARCA. Yo, what's up, Thomas? Welcome back to the stream. Um, hopefully we have an injury-free summer, but that's rarely the case for Barcelona. I want England and Netherlands to win the Euros. I fell asleep during the England game. Yeah, I mean at times it was boring. It was boring. Serbia, they were being solid defensively. England, they couldn't break them down. I wouldn't say there were many clear-cut chances. There were
No.
one or two moments where like, yo, oh my God, is there
Serbia
something
actually
happening?
wanted to score though.
They did, and they have an actual shot of
I think they
advancing.
might come second.
Well, he actually fell asleep. Would
Yeah.
be a good start for Barca's season if Spain wins Euros and Kovarci winning Olympics. The momentum will be there.
Oof. The Olympics is gonna be good too. That shit's gonna be fire.
The Olympics is gonna be at
It's
the
after Copa America.
yeah, it's after, so like
It's like a
what, like
week
July.
after Copa America.
It's like like the end of July, start of August
Yeah,
around there.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, it's going to be interesting. But guys, that was it for the video. We will be back tomorrow in which we talk about, Austria and France. I believe Ukraine.
Hopefully the games are not boring tomorrow.
Yeah, Ukraine play against Romania, Belgium
That's
play against Slovakia, and then France they debut. And so it's gonna be interesting, boys.
I'm
It's gonna be
expecting a
interesting.
big statement win from France tomorrow.
Big statement. What, like 3 or 4?
Yeah, and like Mbappe to score like two at least.
Phew. Wow.
I think Mbappe's gonna get golden boot. That's my opinion.
Over Harry Kane?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, all right. I mean, he's an option. But guys, that was it for the video. As I said, we will be back tomorrow, and we're gonna be talking, about those games that are gonna be happening: Romania, Ukraine, France, Austria, and then what's the last one I was thinking? Oh, Belgium, Slovakia. Well, so we're gonna be back tomorrow. But guys, thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Catch you guys all in the next video. Peace out, everyone.